18 items gonna get packed and shipped out today. All of them eBay sales. All of them came from this weekend's sales. $484 in sales right here, guys. All the way from shoes to a book, Disney pen, some scissors for crafting, an ashtray, clothing. Here's more shoes, comics, you name it. It's all right here, guys. And I was able to sell all of this right here over the weekend, and today we're going to talk about it.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see us through.
What's going on, guys? It's Jason, Thrift Trader, and thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell so that you get notifications. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up too. Guys, today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what we sold over the weekend, give you a rundown of all the items that we sold and where we got them and what we paid for them and what they sold for. Selling on eBay is not hard. I keep preaching that, guys. And here's the thing, you can make extra income, you can make income from home. It's super easy. It doesn't have to be hard. It's not rocket science. I sold all this to pay my bills. I am a full-time reseller, and this is how I make money on eBay to pay my bills. All right, so the first item that we have that we're packaging up is a Marvel comic. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 143, and it's in extremely good condition. It's just not a highly sought-after comic. This came out of our big gold and silver storage unit, and we've easily made our money back plus tons more already. So cost in this is literally zero. Sold for $13.55, and we're gonna get it shipped out today. All right, so next up is a pair of women's Michael Kors sandals. I literally picked these up at the Goodwill bins for $2, and they sold for me for $14.69, and they're going to go first class package, so there'll be no more than $5 shipping. All right, next we have a pair of kids Converse high tops, and these sold for $16.26. Came out of a storage unit, so literally pennies in investment. And these are going to go first class and be less than $5 shipping. All right, next up is a pair of FootJoy Greenjoys golf shoes. These are the spiked golf shoes here, and I picked these up at the Goodwill bins for $2, and they sold for me for $17.71. All right, next is a Disney trading pen. This is a limited edition, and see, it says here $8.50 new. Well, we sold this thing for $17.71 because of course it's a limited edition. They're out of print. There's only so many available now, and they're not making them anymore. And yes, $17.71. This came out of the big gold and silver storage unit of ours back in February, and we sold it. It's going to go really light first class, and made some pretty good profit off of it. We sold another comic book. This is New Mutants number 100, and this came out of the great big gold and silver storage unit as well, and we sold this for $19.48, and it'll go first class, probably $4, maybe $5 at most in shipping. Next we have these women's Merrell Encore Breeze shoes. I paid $2 at the Goodwill bins for these, and we sold these for $22.14, and they will go first class, so around $5 shipping. Next we have this awesome men's size 2XL Harley-Davidson long sleeve t-shirt. This thing is really cool. I got it out of a storage unit. I paid like, I think, $60 for the storage unit, and we've sold several things out of there, but this was one of the things. And it's got a picture of a pinup girl sitting on a Harley here on the back. This is for Chicago, Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. And I just thought it was really cool graphic on the back, so I wanted to show you guys. And here we have a Peter Millar wool blend half zip. This is a golf brand. Here's what the tag looks like. And this brand typically sells pretty well for me. You have to be kind of selective with this brand, what you pick up and what you don't. I got this at Salvation Army on half off day for $3, and we sold it for $22.59. And this should go priority for about $7. Next up, we have a pair of kids Nike Air Max ST shoes. These sold for $24, and I paid, well, actually, this came out of a storage unit, and I had several pair of these actually. And yeah, this should go first class, $5 maximum in shipping. And here we have a pair of men's Giorgio Brutini ostrich leather dress shoes. Paid $2 at the Goodwill bins for these, and they sold for $24.78. They'll go priority mail in this bag, $7-8 maximum on shipping. Alright, here we have a pair of men's Merrill loafers. I paid $2 from the Goodwill bins for these, and they sold for $26.57, and they'll go priority around $8 to $9 on shipping. Alright, so here we have a pair of men's Bill's Khakis pants. I bought these at Salvation Army on half off day for $4, and that's the model number M2. They sold for $27.66, and they'll go priority for $6.95. Okay, so this next one is an ashtray, and it's cobalt blue in color, and it's made by Corning glass, and it says here at the bottom, it says souvenir, Fresnel or ship running light lens. And the only ones I was able to see on eBay were red, but this one obviously is blue. And this came out of a storage unit, and we got, so there's literally pennies invested in this thing, and we got $28.80 for it, and it's going to ship first class for $5 or less. Alright, so next we have a really cool 1996 calendar from Magic the Gathering. This thing's like 17 inches long, and it's got some really cool artwork to it. Really just an interesting piece of Magic the Gathering history here. And this came out of our huge gold and silver storage unit, and we sold this for $31.62. So not too bad. We're gonna put it here in this little box here. It's gonna be a flat box, and I think it'll ship priority. It might take about 10 bucks or so. Alright, next up is a pair of embroidery scissors, and these are like limited edition Ginger embroidery scissors, and we were able to sell these for $35.43 used. These came out of the gold and silver storage unit of ours, and they're going to go really light shipping, probably around $3 at most to ship it. Next up, we have a very old book, Anne of Green Gables. This came out of a storage unit, and it's really very interesting because, let's see what the date is on this thing. I got to be very careful with it. Doesn't show on that page. It's probably the next page here. Yeah, this is the 44th impression, August 1918. So this is literally 101 years old. And the thing with this, so I got to be careful because there's personal information there, is you see how it's coming apart. The moral of this story is just because a book is not in the greatest condition doesn't mean it's not still worth money. We were able to get $48.99 out of this book, and this is a type of book that you would want to sell on eBay and not on Amazon, in my opinion. Vintage antiquities, things of that sort, that's where eBay comes in versus Amazon, especially with books. Alright, and last we have a set of, let me think here, 14 comics. It was a Red Sonja lot, number 1 through 7 and number 9 through 15. These came out of our gold and silver storage unit as well, and this was this sold for $70.84, and it's an entire lot of 14, almost a full run. I pulled out one of them, number 8, because it's worth more individually than it would be in the entire lot. So here, these are some pretty old comics, guys. 30 cents. Not terribly old, but older. Let's see, this is copyright 1976. So we're gonna get these boxed up, and they're gonna go priority mail to the buyer. At the end of the day, guys, there's no such thing as a lazy reseller. This business takes time, this business takes effort, but you know what? It pays off, and there's nothing better than working for yourself, at least in my opinion. That's why I do this for a living, is for the freedom and knowing that my destiny is my own. That's why I do this. But you know what? This weekend sales were actually a little slow. We're averaging around $230, $240 a day in sales just on eBay. That's not including Poshmark. That's not including Amazon. So, you know, it just goes to show that anybody can do this. All you have to do is have a little bit of knowledge or know-how to find what sells and list it on eBay. That's the biggest issue most people have in this business, is sitting down and actually doing the work. Because at the end of the day, all this stuff behind me, it's sellable. I don't have it on eBay yet. Nobody can buy it. I can't generate money from it. And until I get it listed on eBay, it's not going to make me a dime. So just remember that. Next time you go out and buy stuff to sell on eBay, don't let it sit there forever like I do. Just get it listed. So until next time, guys, keep on picking that trash and making that cash. Catch y'all later.
Built an empire of stars.